scared.
Exciting.
Yay!
Oh my god, please don't knock your mug over.
My mug's on the floor.
Ken, your foot's also on the floor.
No, my feet are right here on my chair.
Okay, anyway. Hi, welcome to the History Channel. This is, did aliens build the pyramids? With Jam and Megs. Wait, sorry.
Oh, wait, sorry. No.
Is it not? Did I get that wrong? Where are we?
Canada. We're in The Conjuring.
Oh my god, please edit that out.
Keep it in.
I'm just trying to drink my gatorade in peace.
Wait, should we tell them what this is?
I kept expecting you to do it, Megan.
I thought you were gonna do it.
No, I did the fake one. I think you're supposed to do the real one.
Oh, okay.
Is that what we decided?
I thought you were gonna do it all.
Okay, well.
This is thesis check-in.
That's what it is. Welcome.
To thesis check-in. I almost just pointed at myself and was gonna be like, with Jam and Megs. Let's just confuse everyone.
I mean, yeah. They don't.
With Jam and
don't
Megs. No, they don't know.
Yep. Jam.
All millions of our viewers.
She's the talent, I'm just the producer.
Can we explain to the people what this is?
Sure. Are you gonna explain? Or do you want me to explain?
I mean, I guess I can start explaining and you can since it was my idea.
I'll pack you. Okay. Okay, now we're just taking some real liberties.
So essentially, this is going to be a video series documenting our process as we go through our senior thesis in college.
Yep, and I'm not gonna call it that, but I can continue.
Okay, so we're gonna talk about, I feel like we should probably tell them what our major is, otherwise this would make no sense. We are both BFAs in fashion design.
That took you a minute.
Well, I couldn't decide if I was gonna say Bachelor of Fine Arts or if I was just gonna be like BFA.
Okay, so anyway, now that you've done both.
Okay, well, this is going to be a video series documenting our process, talking about what we have been going through with our thesis, weekly challenges, thoughts we have, complaints, a lot of complaints. I feel like there's gonna be a lot of complaints.
Okay, I mean, you make it sound like it's gonna be nothing but complaints.
No, I mean, there'll be some good stuff, hopefully.
I'll do most of the complaining, I feel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like it might be pretty equal. But yes, and we just wanted to document our thoughts on a camera, because why not?
Yeah, I mean, it's also nice to just like hold ourselves accountable to actually doing things
That's very true.
instead of just crying and not doing anything.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't really do anything this weekend, but that's fine. I'm gonna do stuff today! Do you want to start with what your thesis is about, Jenna?
I guess so. I mean, you've been doing a lot of talking, Megan, so.
Already with the hostility and the savagery.
Hey, all right. Jam's thesis. Synopsis version. You laughing?
No.
Because I said synopsis?
No.
She's laughing.
I keep forgetting that I should look into the lens and not the viewfinder. I don't know if you've had that problem. Maybe it's just because the viewfinder's like in front of me.
I just keep staring at us because we're so beautiful.
I mean, it's true. Also, our setup is just fantastic. We're definitely
Really
gonna have to
stunning.
include a picture for everyone because it's just wow. We do nothing but professionality on this video.
Professionality.
Professionality. It's a word.
Anyway, my thesis.
Yes.
So I'm interested in knitwear. So it's a knitwear collection, meaning knit things like sweaters, but a lot of other things. For instance, thank you, Megan. Yes,
You're
the
welcome.
dress I'm wearing right now, I made here in this apartment, slaving away at my machine. And I guess at some point we should like maybe have like a room tour or like
Oh yeah.
something
Where the
that
magic
people can,
happens.
like actually see this machine. Okay, anyway, so my thesis is about knitwear and connecting people with like the means of knitwear production, which like a lot of people hand knit, but not a lot of people machine knit or even know that machine knitting's a thing. And then there's also like industrial knitting where it's like machine but like times 1,000, which we should also probably link to photos.
That's true. It's terrifying.
Yeah, it's pretty wild. I mean, it's like super exciting. So basically my whole thesis concept is make a like traditional fashion collection of knits that are like fully reproducible on the consumer level because of all the different like resources I connect people to. Yeah.
Right. And yeah, and you also mentioned initially you had the idea a while ago, I think in the summer, when you were talking to me about how you really wanted to focus on like connectivity and like bringing people in. And so you brought up the idea of like, oh, I might do like a YouTube series, but then I never really heard anything about like if you were going to do it. And so then the other day I was like, we're very interesting when we're together, and I feel like people would enjoy our conversations. So what if we did it together? Hence, this was born. So yeah.
Nice use of the word hence there, Megan.
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you. I don't know why you think I'm like illiterate. Oh, lighting change. Wow, beautiful. Oh, that's just, now we look orange. That's great.
That's cool.
Happy Halloween.
I mean, I don't think you're illiterate. It's just you say things like professionality and then you want to bust out like hence.
That's just who I am. I want the viewers to see the real me.
Okay, well, I guess that's...
Like Demi Lovato in Camp Rock.
Okay, and that's yep, that's the real her right there. Megan, would you like to summarize your thesis?
Sure, why not?
Oh, okay. and do tell.
I have a mug too, and I thought it would be really cute, but it's on the floor because it's really hot, and I would not like to burn my hands. And
yeah, mine's cold because it's Gatorade, as we already
have established. Yeah. What
Arctic
flavor?
Blitz.
Oh God, here we go. What flavor? Oh, I was gonna say what flavor. You just answered that. What flavor is Arctic Blitz? Blue?
No, Arctic Blitz is clear. Okay, I'm not gonna demo.
It's clear.
It's clear.
Oh no, the floor.
Yeah, it has a really great flavor profile. It's like a cherry, like a light cherry kind of flavor with a chill vibe. Now, you might say chill's not a flavor. Chill is a flavor, and they have really captured it over at Gatorade. So cherry chill is how I would summarize the Arctic Blitz experience. Anyway, so your thesis, Megan.
Okay, yes, my thesis. So for my thesis, I'm focusing on something that I have kind of held really close to my heart since I was a kid, and just sort of like has grown exponentially since that point. So I'm doing it on fairy tales, and I want to do how I can translate what a fairy tale means to me and how I can translate that into garments that tell a story. So I am focusing on 2 to 3 places in particular that I think to me represent fairy tale, because to me, I've said that a lot. To me, fairy tales are about certain places that you can escape to, and the ones that came to my mind were Neverland and the Enchanted Forest or the Woods. So right now I'm focusing mainly on those 2, and I may include a 3rd one, but I kind of want to just focus on those 2 for right now. And I think I want to accomplish having a few garments, but I also really like a lot of the sketches that I've been doing. So I want people to be able to see my process and my sketches. So I'm thinking of like binding those in a book of some kind so that people can like look through like a fairy tale. And
Maybe I should just take a sip every time you say fairy tale.
I feel like we should get a sponsorship.
Look, if anyone out there wants to send me Gatorade, I swear, I need it.
We'll open a P.O. box. But yes, that is my thesis in a nutshell. And yeah, I just basically want to remind everyone about the happy times that fairy tales brought you, because I feel like that's something our world could use a lot of right now, is just like happy memories and color and something that brings you joy. So yeah. Oh, and I'm in women's wear. I feel like I should maybe make that point clear.
That's
important. So. Yeah, but I also do a lot with textiles. I don't do like knitwear specifically, but I do a lot of like patterns and different kind of like fabric manipulations. So yeah.
Summary.
Megan, a synopsis.
We can't keep synopsisizing everything. Okay.
Was that a word? Synopsisizing?
No, it definitely is.
Okay.
Just made that one up.
What point were we on?
We just finished summarizing our theses.
Our thesi!
Wow. It's just a wild ride over here.
I mean, no one's gonna fact check us. It's fine. Except maybe
There's
Ryan.
like not even facts to check, Megan.
I mean, facts meaning like, is that a word or is it not a word?
Okay, well, probably not.
So I feel like eventually we might go, well, obviously not, we are gonna go more into like what we've been working on and show you like things that we've been doing. But for this video, we kind of just wanted to do like an overview. And yeah.
That's true. So, all right, so we have our little like Twitter status summaries of our thesis. I feel like it was definitely less than. No, it wasn't less than 140 characters, but it was like so brief.
Oh, okay,
That's
yes.
what I mean.
I was like, I didn't tweet my. Also, you don't have a Twitter.
That's right, I don't. And I'm not gonna get one. I don't care how big this blows up. I'm never getting a Twitter.
What if our viewers demand it?
They won't.
I feel like the first comment in the comment section is gonna be like, get a Twitter.
I don't think it will be. I'm gonna
Also,
go ahead and
if you
bounce
have
it.
comments, ideas, suggestions, helpful things, leave it in the comment section.
Yeah.
Or if you're confused, leave it in the comment section.
Should we do like a challenge
Yes.
or like something
Let me look at my notes.
thesis related?
I mean, it's not like this is a thesis-based thing, is it? Have I missed the theme this whole time?
Maybe we should also like go for what a thesis is in the context of Parsons. Oh, we also go to Parsons.
Oh my god, did we never mention that?
Yeah, we're just getting BFAs from like nowhere.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I literally just said we're BFAs in fashion design. But we
Yeah,
do. We go to
could be
Parsons, the
anywhere.
new school in New York City.
Of thesis. Okay, but also
That's true.
like what does thesis mean to Parsons?
It means a lot of things.
Okay. Parsons, a summary. They don't know what it means.
That's true.
Yeah, that's a good thing to touch on. Because
yeah.
our curriculum is like totally changed.
Mm-hmm.
We're like the kids that are testing out this new BFA plan.
Yeah. It's also like, it's kind of hard too because while I think Parsons is a really, really great school, I think we just happen to come at a really difficult time.
It's definitely like a transition period.
Yeah, like every year we've come, they've changed their curriculum. So it's kind of like we've been the guinea pigs every year, which is not great.
It's intimidating.
Yeah, and especially this year, no one really knows what we're doing for our final.
Yeah,
Like,
exactly.
We don't have a panel anymore, I don't think.
Yeah, okay, so like, why don't we summarize what it used
that's
to be
true.
like,
Okay.
and then we'll be like, what we're navigating.
yeah.
It was... Anyway, the people that graduated before us, they end the year, their thesis is a capsule collection, and a capsule collection is, I believe it was 5 to 6 looks being like head to toe, like garment, like shirt, jacket, pants, or like dress, or any like complete ensemble. They had 5 to 6 of them, and then the panels were like industry people, like anyone involved in the fashion industry.
Like that's the part I was really looking forward to.
See, that was the part I was like not looking forward
Oh
to.
no, see like it would have been terrifying, but like it would have been really cool because like that's what the real world is like.
But also like, I feel like they got really fast and loose with like what the panel like was. Also like not everyone got to go to panel. That's another
What?
thing. Exactly. Like it was there was like a series of like elimination rounds essentially. Like it was like Hunger Games status where like all of the fashion majors, which was like I think it's like 400 people or something, and it was like cut down to like top 20. Those are the people that went to panel, and then even less as they went on, and then the show was only like the top 5
That's
or
crazy.
top 10. It's some very small amount. In
So
reference to how
essentially
many
now
people
they've made it so that no one gets to go to panel.
were. Yeah, essentially.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah. But on that note, I feel like we should be more positive, but I feel like we also want to talk about our weekly struggle with thesis. Like what this week we did that
Weekly
was like...
struggle, daily struggle.
I mean,
hourly struggle.
It's truly a daily, hourly, minutely struggle. Minute by minute struggle.
There we go.
But I feel like we want to focus on like one major like frustration we've had this week.
Yeah. Or like maybe something we're still trying to work through, potentially.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Because that would be helpful. If we talk about it, we'll like figure something out that we wouldn't have figured out if we didn't talk about it.
Exactly. Or again, for viewers, leave comments in the comment section. Help us.
Like, keep going.
We're also very weird people in general, but I feel like weird people make the world go round.
If you say that you're weird already, no.
I mean, no,
say it. You'll discover it naturally.
That's true, but I just like embracing my weirdness. Like when I was in middle school and in high school, I like kind of avoided it. I was like, oh, I don't want people to think I'm weird, and then I was like, but like, I should just embrace that. Let it all out. Let the Disney princesses reign free in the world.
Yep, they're fast and loose out there.
They really are.
Right there.
I mean, yeah.
And there. And also
all over.
Just this general vicinity. So what's been your struggle this week, Megan, that you wanna share with everyone?
Okay, so my struggle this week has been what I like to call Hoodgate. So for my first piece, I really want to make a cape because it is my firm belief, one of the things I am fighting for in this country is I feel that there is a need to bring floor-length capes back because they just look majestic, they make you look amazing, they're beautiful pieces. I realize that probably very few people would wear them, but I find them magnificent and I feel the world is ready for them. We're ready for the capes. We've made it halfway there. Capes have come back in the fashion world, but I feel like we just need to take those like extra steps and make them just like go big or go home.
So you just want just flowing opera capes?
Yeah,
down the
essentially.
street.
So initially I had a lot of trouble drafting my cape because I'm not good at patterns. I don't like patterning things, not a fan of it, but the cape was fairly difficult, but then it was fairly simple. But then the issue was like making a hood. So
Wow, how convenient that you.
Oh, it's just right here. What? We didn't plan this at all. But yes. So my hood, essentially, I followed a pattern that was lent to me generously by my sweet roommate, Jam, on how to draft a hood. It's a pattern making book. And I was like, how hard can it be? Like, it's a hood, right? Like, everyone, you know, simple shape. Like, shoo. Oh, that was not the case. The main issue I had with it is that there's this weird triangle portion in it that I feel like no one's going to be able to understand, but I'm going to show it anyways. But there's a weird triangle portion that I sewed together because initially this was now it's like more of a triangle.
It's like a cutout rectangle.
Yeah, it was a cutout rectangle and it was just, I just didn't understand the purpose of it. And there was no instructions for how to sew it. So
yeah, it was pretty funky.
Yeah. It has this weird point to it.
Like, it's starting to do what it's supposed to do, though.
But it's just not there. And I just don't understand.
It's almost there.
And, like, I have a fitting with a model on Tuesday, and I'm going to try and figure out with my professors why it's doing that. But it also, my other issue is that it does not reach the front of the cape. So, I don't really know how that went wrong.
It's not quite wide enough.
No, it's not.
I double-checked the math. I'll have everyone
That's true. I mean, I didn't try and double-check that because I just didn't trust it. That's the other thing. How about you, Jenna?
Wow, I mean, where to begin? Everything's a struggle. It's just a struggle all the time.
The struggle is real.
I feel myself struggling right now. It's fine, laugh. I mean, it's just, I'm slowly dying, but that's fine. I guess that's fine for you. I'm glad. What has been my biggest struggle this week? Wow. Hard to choose. I guess the machine. Because I'm also, like, still trying to learn how to use all the different machines. Okay, there's also, like, as I mentioned, there's, like, different types of machines. So there's the ones that we have at school that I'm taking a class for that only have, like, one bed of needles, like one set of needles that you work on, and they're like right in front of you. Mm-hmm. And then the one that I have in my room, as you know, is like the two beds, and they're like a little V shape. It's like very hard to visualize.
Yeah.
But without a picture, but they're just different. Yeah, just trying to figure out the machines because it's just like one screw up after another, and I'm like, well, here I am. And it also like, it's just
It takes a lot out of you.
yeah, it's like a really physical thing too, because I have to like manually move this thing across it to like make it knit, and it's pretty heavy. Like I know you didn't think it was, and then you tried it, and we're
Oh my
like,
god, that was not fun. I was like, that looks easy.
yeah.
No, like your arms are gonna be huge.
Yeah, I'm gonna have those good gains. I'm gonna get buff.
Get those good gains.
It's like I said, it's just like I'm trying to learn at the same time that I'm trying to do things, and I'm like, well, wow, should have maybe done this before.
Yeah, that's the same with me too. I'm finding that a lot. I'm like, I wish I had known. I know I was supposed to figure out my topic this summer, but there were just so many things running through my head, and I was like, if I had only known this summer, then I could have like done all these fabric manipulations sooner, and then I could just have the freedom to work now. But say lovey.
I think.
Oh yeah,
Maybe
tomorrow's
on
Monday.
Wednesday. Yeah.
I forgot tomorrow was Monday. Halloween!
Clowns.
I'm not excited. I have not seen a single clown in the city, and it like kind of makes me nervous.
Yeah. Also, I don't know if you've had this happen to you, but I've had this happen to me where it's like the more I learn about what I'm doing and like what I'm trying to do, it's like the more I realize how much other stuff I have to learn and do.
Gosh.
I'm like, it's
Yeah.
just like one thing and then the sea of things.
Yeah, because it's like, well, it's not so much that I have to learn, but for me, it's like fairy tales are filled with so much, which is why I had such a problem narrowing it down. But like, even though I've narrowed it down to 2 places, like the Enchanted Forest and Neverland, those encompass a lot of stories. Like, Neverland initially started off as Neverland. Now it's delved into Lost Boys, Pixie Hollow, fairies, like children, obviously, but like,
Obviously. Oh.
and so many other things. And then like, obviously Woods has just gone all over the place with different like, you know, I mean, I'm mainly focusing on like Red Riding Hood, but then it's also kind of the aspect of like just the different imagery, like the trees and kind of the colors. So there's just so much that keeps popping up the more and more I research, which kind of makes me scared to research because then I don't want to research because I'm like, oh wait, I just learned 7 new things that would lead me to 14 more things. And then it's like my brain just feels so overwhelmed.
Yeah, it's like everything multiplies like exponentially.
Yeah.
It's not like, it's just like,
Yeah. Yeah. Oh my God. I can't say now without thinking of what's his face from Terrace House. What was his
oh
name?
my god. I mean, you've only seen 4 oh, I get to. But, yeah, everyone should watch Terrace House, by the way.
It's a quality show.
So bad. I'm still recovering.
Yeah. I mean, also I'm very into like scents at the moment in terms of like for my thesis.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Like there's one candle that I light. This is gonna sound really stupid, but I light this candle when I'm sketching, and because to me it smells like the woods, and it smells like the things that it reminds me of.
I mean, that makes sense.
I feel like I did not phrase that eloquently, but I feel like you'll get. Essentially, I light this candle and it makes my creative spirit flow.
Sketching.
Mm-hmm.
The candle is lit over here.
I'm in my own little world, my own little forest, you might say.
Oh boy. You just go into the woods. Ha 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 ha.
Into the woods. Oh, that was really sad.
I just left you hanging there, didn't I? Oh. Should we also mention that we're very different people?
I mean, I feel like that's.
I feel like it's obvious.
I feel like it's
but
obvious.
Maybe if it's not, let's just let everyone know
I mean,
that we're bringing 2 very different vibes to the video.
Yeah.
Like, you know, sometimes you're gonna watch this video and you're just gonna be like, how are they friends?
It's very true.
How did they get along? And you know, we don't know either.
We don't know either. It's a miracle every day. We're surprised.
So yeah.
What if this video turns into like a series about friendship?
Oh my god.
What does the word friendship mean to you?
This is a great. Yep.
Yeah.
Megan would love that, and I would cry. So, are we gonna like wrap up?
I feel like we probably
Close it
should.
out? Okay.
As much as I feel like we could do this for the next 7 hours.
I mean, we need to really maintain like a steady stream of content. So
Yeah.
I don't want to just blow out all of our good ideas at
Exactly.
this first video.
We gotta leave room for more content.
Yeah.
Because we're gonna aim to do this every week.
That's literally what I just said, but yes, every week. I think we should make a point to do it every week. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Maybe we should just go full outro. We should just outro on 3.
You mean just say the word outro?
No. We should say the things that we wrote down that we might say.
What? Oh, okay, yes. I didn't know if you wanted to say it again.
Except I'll say it that way and you say it the other way.
What?
Maybe we should pause.
What's your outro? What's your brilliant outro, Jenna? Bye!
That's not even how I said it. I said it like bye. No, I'm gonna say. No, we're both gonna say. No, we can both wave and just be like. Bye. No, we need to get rid of bye.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna count down. We're gonna do our outro. Our
Yep. Here we
outro.
go.
Okay.
Get
we're
ready.
Gonna do it on 1. So start speaking on 1.
Oh my god, I'm scared. Okay.
Okay. Okay. 3, 2, 1. Don't forget, she's the
I'm the talent and she's the producer.
That was beautiful.
Brilliant. Honestly,
Yeah, that
the
was
best
great.
outro of any
Okay.
YouTube video I've ever
Bye.
seen. I feel like this needs to stop. Also, your head looks so tiny right now.
Okay. Do you need it to be bigger? Here's my giant head. Enjoy.